Thank you, Catherine, for saying something. I just realized I forgot to set my mic properly there. Hopefully you guys can hear us now.
Oh no,
Oh man, we were yakking and we were explaining and things were great and oh boy. Anyway, alright, take 2. Hey guys, it's Girl Cat Game and
Max.
And we're here and we were explaining, you know, what we did last time. But you guys were here, so y'all know. Hello Catherine and Yuli and Andrea and the FMX. Nice to see you guys. I must apologize, I have a sinus headache and my brain's not working too good. But this is why we've got Catherine in chat to keep me on the straight and narrow. So. Anyway, we were explaining that we investigated one side of the building last week. Now we're making our way slowly towards the storage room.
Yeah.
And, but we're concerned he's gonna bop us on the head, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in the kitchen, so we'll talk to Nagito first, I guess. We will.
Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here.
A clue? Nice, I like clues. Probably not. What's that? A clue? A blues clue? Hello, Samantha. Good to see you. Very nice timing. Okay, so the knife set's still gone. That's good.
Byakuya must have confiscated all of the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen.
Interesting.
It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs.
Thorough.
If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree.
Oh yeah, well it's a truth bullet, so there you go. Knife off! And greetings, Yuli. Absolutely, Andrea. Kyoko would have very much appreciated Byakuya's investigation.
Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Fish dishes, and a big piece of meat on the bone too. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked.
Well, guess that's about it.
It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Ayama or Zabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Ayama or Zabu.
Your hometown?
I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru, and apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Ayama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know.
Man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself.
And Byakuya got to eat too.
Eh?
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer!
What a face.
Yeah, he's scary when he's mad.
little terrifying. Party dishes. Alright, is it just Terra Terra that we have to talk to now? I kinda think so.
Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Terra?
Ah,
That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
no.
That's impossible. The gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy.
Taru's account. Alright.
I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing.
Alright. We're out of here. Okay, so I ignored you, Sonia. Hi. What's up? There is something I want to ask you.
What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door.
Fire door?
You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It is like a barrier. Just like lining up plastic bottles around the house.
That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed!
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. We leveled up.
Yeah.
Also, I just remembered
Pet.
the pet. Yes. We were both like, "Oh no, the pet." I think it's okay right now. We need to get to 6.
Yeah.
Despair. And full hope, right? Okay. We need like 1 more despair, and then we gotta start cleaning.
You will not pass.
What? What? How did
You will not pass.
How did you get by me?
Speed roll. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell? What's going on here? Or, this is... It makes me wonder.
Just 1 second. I forgot to do that as well. There we go. Makes you wonder. I was wondering what you were doing in here.
The storage room is really dusty and dark.
Well,
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Dot, dot, dot.
The stairs. Alright.
There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it.
Blood.
Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well,
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain!
Why will you not admit it's a blood
Yeah.
stain? It's pink, man. It's bright pink.
It's pink. It's just paint, man.
It's just pink, man.
Paint.
Yeah, welcome. You were in here. here for a while? Were you just like haphazardly not noticing the casual bloodstain?
Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here.
So you think the idea is that Nagito killed Byakuya and then he had to wipe off all the blood using one of those tablecloths in here?
Like on himself?
Yeah, on himself.
Possibly.
On his
yeah.
hands or something.
Something, yeah.
Threw it in there.
That makes the
Laundry.
most sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's very suspicious.
He did go in there the first time. Like
He did, yes.
I mean, they didn't really notice the blood. Either.
No.
Like, did he leave in between? You think?
Yeah, I'm kind of fuzzy on what happened exactly after the lights went back on. Like, was he
Yeah.
in the room?
Still the whole time?
Yeah, or-
did he literally just leave and then came right back?
Yeah, that I'm not sure.
There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them.
We need to be thorough.
I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision.
What's in the boxes?
Yeah, I know, right?
Nagito, what's in the boxes, Nagito? Nagito!
Well,
Yeah, same
Okay.
line.
Yeah, you couldn't move the boxes either.
Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister?
Sinister!
Oh, sinister irons.
So, 3 irons were turned
Hajime.
on.
At the same time, the 2 air conditioners were also timed. So, I mean, it was all designed to trip the power.
Oh, yeah, they turned them on all at the same time
Yeah.
to trip the power. Yeah.
Yeah, to cause an overload. So, okay. So that's all connected to that. Someone timed all that out so that it'd be pitch black. Okay.
Yes. So,
Interesting.
yeah, so he said he did go, when they were trying to find Byakuya, he did go specifically into the storage room.
Yeah, to look, and then he's like, "Oh, these irons are on." So.
Yeah, he had to turn them back off after.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure it's boring. Why don't you leave?
Yes.
And I will not touch these boxes until you leave. And then I'll touch these boxes.
Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it. You're right.
Is there anything else I can touch?
You can press the scanner.
Oh, right. I think everything else is the same.
I guess, yeah. Did you see everything?
Yeah. Like, that's all the stuff I clicked on, so. Alright, Nagito, we're gonna shake you one of these days.
Yep.
Okay.
Ah, it's double Nagito!
It looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey,
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage?
Remember when you found that bear in there?
Byakuya's cottage?
yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey,
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it.
What about me with you? Am I safe?
It's like, instead of living with doubts in others, it's so much better to die believing in others.
No! This is so suspicious!
Don't talk like that.
Please!
We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
All right.
Then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react.
Just don't worry about it.
The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Okay. Hi, TJ, by the way.
Oh, hello there.
Good to
TJ.
see you. How you doing? Nice pose, Gundam.
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
He's trying to get that item that fell down the floor.
Oh, right. He wants his earring. I forgot.
He's getting her to help.
You! Reach your hand in and grab
He
it!
probably sent Monokuma in there.
Oh, possibly.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
Get the divas on it.
If it is possible
Yeah, no,
to
get
get
the
under the
hamster.
floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
Guy.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here.
Well,
I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
but...
even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Well...
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief.
Nagito.
Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right. Fuyuhiko.
So,
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here.
Huh? He did?
huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
You come here often?
Yeah, no.
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
How diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
Of course. Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for an effing walk?
Yes.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. No, that's wrong.
Yes.
No.
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but
Then leave me alone.
Baka. And then he just left.
So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before?
Huh? When did we start talking about video games?
Truthful.
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt it.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is.
You keep on saying these words. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Oh, he got so mad.
What was that face?
He was like, so mad.
Like, well, excuse me for being glad.
I'm trying to keep my cool.
Okay, so you don't suspect me.
Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage.
Aha!
As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating.
Well, he's investigating his earring. Anything else, girl? You good?
I guess for now I've discovered the building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there, I think. Also,
Yep.
Fuyuhiko came by not long after the party started.
Thanks, girl. Okay. Is that you, Fuyuhiko? Bro? Is that you? Hold on a second.
Yep. How's it going?
Just want to check the map real quick. Byakuya's got an X. X marks the spot. Okay. And we're going over there.
Somebody, yeah, Byakuya's cottage.
So, Nagito and Fuyuhiko are outside.
Yeah.
Wait.
So I think the idea is there must be a floor panel somewhere inside the cabin.
Nakane is...
So I don't know if that really matters.
Right.
You know? I don't really know if that is related at all to the actual murder.
Yeah, no, I hear you. So a couple people have left.
Because that would mean that Byakuya himself went underneath the table to look at something.
Yeah.
Because he saw something underneath the table.
Yeah.
Which
got
would then
some-
mean that he would have to be stabbed from underneath the floor
Yeah.
at that point. I mean, that's what they're kind of what they're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Which would make a bit more sense than being pushed underneath the sheet. Because
Absolutely.
there's no
Is that-
blood outside the sheet,
Yeah.
it's only underneath the sheet.
Definitely. That definitely makes
So
sense.
it's where that is splattered on the sheet underneath when he was being stabbed from below the floor.
Yeah. I wonder what the blood pattern is for that exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little strange. Yeah. No, I agree.
Huh?
What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
That tattletale.
Shut up!
Noisy bitch!
Jeez.
It's true I went for a little walk, and then, just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass.
Look how angry he is now. Like,
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, you're here again, eh? How do you keep getting angry? I'm here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Now then, we must head over to Byakuya's cottage. If you get lost, check the map in the student handbook.
Yeah.
We're
but-
already at the cottages.
I mean, before we do that, though,
You want to go do other things?
I wanted to see if I could leave, because a couple people have left. Akane and... I can't remember her name, the traditional dancer,
Yes.
have left the party.
Yeah, they're not here. Yeah. Okay.
There
so
we go,
Now,
okay.
Yeah, clean up now.
Now we need to
that's
go
6.
buy some water. How much water do we have? Presents.
I'm presents? We only have
We have 3. We need to buy 7. Okay.
3.
Which we can also get here.
Oh, well, we found one of them.
Nagito's like, you thought you were gonna get away, huh?
Yeah.
Nope.
Where do you think you're going, man?
Okay, purchase. I want some water, please. I just need 10 of these. There we go. At 10. Oops.
So give it to the pet.
To the pet.
Or do you want to wait a bit until we get... Oh, I guess the growth is almost close anyways, so
Yeah.
we might as well just get it over with.
Yep. Gotta do it before it starts transforming. Here you go. Enjoy. Okay. Have some more water. Little chippy me.
Oh, wait. No,
The
the despair
despair
goes down.
Oh, the despair is disappearing. Interesting.
That's no good. It means that we're not going to be able to create...
So does each present make it go down? It does. Okay.
Yeah. So...
Okay, well, I'll leave it at that for now, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the growth is going to happen anyways, so we're not going to...
Yeah, so we're
Is
not
it?
gonna get it this time. How to make it...
Yeah, I didn't think that would happen.
No, because I was
Good
told
night.
that the despair meter doesn't go down no matter what, so I'm like, oh, okay. Apparently when you give the thing presents, it does do something. I don't know what to do about that now.
It would mean...
Like, how do you
You
balance
would, basically,
it?
you would have to give the hope stuff immediately.
You
Yeah,
need to build
yeah,
the hearts first,
first.
then lead to despair. Okay. I'll try that next time. So, I mean, we're
Yeah.
just gonna get whatever we're gonna get
Yeah,
this
we're not
time.
Gonna, yeah, we're
but
not gonna get, yeah.
let me just buy the water I need so I have it for next time.
Yeah.
And then
I don't think you have enough coins. So I guess you just have enough. But...
I only, yeah. I have just enough. At least I stopped. Okay. Yeah, that's what I understood too, the FMX. I'm a little confused.
Talk to both of them.
I do, yeah. I was gonna talk to him.
Yeah, sure.
He'd probably be like, what are you doing here?
Hey,
What are you doing here, right?
What's your reason for coming here? Let's hurry over to Byakuya's cottage.
I'm busy, Nagito. Why are you here?
Mr. Ham Hands.
Aww. To be honest, I feel sorry about the loss of Mr. Ham Hands.
If that's true, then she should stop calling him that. What are you doing here anyway? Did you find any clues for the case?
No, nothing. I'm here because I have important business to do.
Important business?
You want to know? I ran out of snacks, so I came here to get some.
Huh? Snacks?
Yay! Yep, this one. My favorite gummies.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah,
That's
still
okay.
him.
I'm
Still
like,
him. Yes.
wait, what does that
Is
say?
that Nagito?
Is that Nagito? Nope.
Yeah.
6 hope this time? Wait.
Well, what do you mean? Just for the pet we have right now, give it 6 hope? Or,
Yeah, are you
or-
saying I should just go for 6 hope with the pet currently or for next time? I'm so lost.
There's
Go 6 for hope this time, then you can get a new pet.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you for
Okay, so
noticing
you can apply it. You have to apply 3 more.
that. Okay, I'll do that then, Andrea. Thanks.
There's a lot of gummies here.
Snacks? Not the case, huh?
Hey! But it's not just gummies, you know. Cookies, chocolates, candies, everything I like is here.
Jeez!
What I really want to eat are Japanese sweets, but they're not here. Such a lousy selection.
I figured she'd like Japanese sweets. That seems like what the ultimate traditional dancer would like.
But
It can't be helped, so I'll tolerate these goodies since I'm such a nice girl.
She seems to know a lot about the supermarket. Then...
perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. Hiyoko might know something about the night vision goggles and self-defense kits.
So you want to talk to him?
Yeah, like, do you want to ask
Yeah.
her?
Hey, there's something I want to ask you.
Aww.
What now?
Understand?
If you want to ask, why don't you show it with your attitude?
That's easy for you to say.
You're totally panicking. You're funny, so I'll answer for you.
Yeah, thanks. Then, did you notice anything missing here? Like something that's not food or items you use on a daily basis?
Missing? Probably a self-defense kit. There are clearly less here than there were before.
A self-defense kit? That's probably what was in Byakuya's Dualum case.
Looks like one pair of night vision goggles is missing too. I think that's it.
I see. Thanks. Just as I thought, the killer got night vision goggles from here and used them for their crime.
Hey, you!
Hey, Hajime.
Hey!
You owe me one, got it? You better pay me back double someday, okay?
Huh?
It's a promise!
Surely, I'm in a terrible debt.
You're very much in a terrible debt.
Will she say anything this time? Or
Yeah, we'll see.
Mr. Ham.
Okay, same line.
You should. Okay, so I should give the pet 6 hope.
3 more.
Okay.
Which would make it a bit more difficult going into the next bout because we don't really have any more coins.
Yeah. I mean, we will after the trial's done.
Oh, after we get a new pet, we should be able to get more coins.
Oh, that's
after that.
true. That's
After-
true.
After we get a new pet.
New. There you go. Last one. Enjoy your water.
No despair with me.
No more despair to be found. Okay. Well, I got one more place to go, Nagito. You could wait for me at the cottage. You don't have to follow me, so you know. So Akane's at the beach. Yeah. And then I think everybody else is back where they're supposed to be. Yeah, you know, when you've eaten a ton of food, you just want to go to the beach sometimes.
Yeah.
You. Nagito's there like, seriously, what are you doing? I'm working. I'm investigating. I did, Yuli. Thanks for checking. I did actually get it. We're all
Wasn't there
Monokuma.
one? Wasn't? Oh yeah, we got all of them. Yeah, no, yeah, we got all of them.
Yes?
Hey,
Yeah, same.
What's your reason?
Yo!
How's your investigation going?
Okay, I guess. How about you?
Leave it to me!
I'm moving around so I can think better. If you go for a little swim, I'm sure you'll think of something. Don't you think so?
No, wait. Before you think, don't you still need some kind of clue as the first step?
Huh?
Is that how it is? Well, don't sweat the complicated stuff.
I'm sure she doesn't plan on thinking or investigating.
Look, she just wants to swim, man. Just let her... So, okay, we didn't get anything from her, I don't
No.
think. So...
Okay.
Alright, well, we did get a little bit from Fuyuhiko. Fudan, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you.
You don't want to just walk and get the new pet?
I'm going to take the long way around.
Oh, okay.
I just
Okay.
wanted to see... Where's the other island? Yeah, Jabberwock. Want to make sure there was nobody else here.
Yes, a Jabberwock.
Okay, so we're good. Alright, we're walking. Womp, 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 womp. Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
hey,
Where do you think you're going? We have to go to Byakuya's cottage.
Why are you stalking me? Don't you have a life, Nagito?
Come on, man.
Ah, there it is. What's it gonna be? Alright. And now we wait. Run! I forgot that the steps still count towards it actually hatching us. Oh, I can run! Oh, no, wait, I can't. Level up! And we transported over here. I think this is the place.
Huh? It's locked.
Hey,
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath.
And I went,
hey!
Monokuma!
Did you call me?
yay!
Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
I knew him in a past life.
Hey,
Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's some-
What's this?
Sorry, I was reading something and then, that's not the right button. That's the right button.
There's something we want to investigate.
There we go. Sorry about that. Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image.
What?
What? When I get serious, my after image is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. So it'd be boring to play alone.
I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need.
For the class trial.
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose!
Valus!
I'll leave the rest to you.
See, I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Why does it open with a magic spell?
jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time.
He's like getting mad.
It's just like, I'm losing my mind.
I see. I guess we should go inside then?
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do it.
guess so.
Hey, he left us a note. So nice.
It's so nice that we actually go inside the rooms because you didn't do that
Yeah,
in the first game.
It's so true. So true.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, maybe we should investigate the room.
Nah, we should lock it and
No.
not let anybody go in there ever.
Now we do Hero's room. Alright.
So it might be a new patch for the gifts making the despair disappear.
Sure, alright.
I did not do the Vava Valus because we just knocked and rang the bell like a normal person, and Byaku's like, "Come on in." Shower room. Anything suspicious?
The shower room is beyond here. It's well organized and there's nothing suspicious about it. Nothing here really looks like a clue.
Okay. Okay, Andrea. So it's always been that way. So just some confusion there. Good to know. Okay, so gifts first, then the despair. We'll do that next week.
Byakuya will never return to this room again.
Aw, he looks so sad. Is there anything? There's the bed.
This bed, nothing about it really catches my eye.
Are you sure about that?
Looks like the room's interior design isn't that different than mine. There's not much to worry about here.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, Yuli. I can't remember what that's called either.
There's an envelope on the table.
To Byakuya.
Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime,
You should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Huh?
careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Man, could you be a little more vague? Someone will kill someone!
Someone will kill someone.
Whoo!
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is...
This is...
Is this a crime warning? No. If it says, be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe...
Hey,
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter?
but...
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just the worst case scenario.
Hey,
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us,
nope.
he probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point, there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all the way here and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it. Who the hell would do that?
Alright, what do you think about this letter?
It seems to be what triggered to have the party in the first place.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it is a threat letter, or do you think it's a warning letter?
I mean, like, well, I mean, I'm not sure what the point of a warning is, you know what I mean? Because at any point, anybody could kill someone, right? Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, oh yes, it will definitely happen tonight.
Okay, like,
I just don't know.
like my thought process with this is like, if this is a virtual world and everyone's like got their brains plugged in, whoever's monitoring from the outside might be able to monitor people's thoughts, and we're like, somebody's planning to kill tonight.
Sure, yeah.
And so they're like, hey, watch out.
Yeah, so anybody who's running the program from the outside, not the hacker, but the one who's supposed to be running it in the first place.
The one who's like, sent in Usami.
Yeah.
And that Chiaki might also be like working with Usami.
Yeah.
They might have sent, I don't know what, I guess because Byakuya kind of took over as the leader. Maybe that's why they sent him the note.
Sure. Yeah.
But that's just my...
Byakuya seems to know more than everyone else anyways.
True. Maybe they're like, well, he remembers what happened last time that this happened, so he's like prepared for it, but then it didn't end up working out.
No.
I don't know. It just doesn't come across to me as a murder threat. More like, look out, take precautions.
Nagito's saying it's a threatening letter, so...
The FMX's message. It was clearly written by Mukuro Ikusaba, the
Yes.
16th student hidden somewhere in the school, known as the Ultimate Despair.
Watch out for her. Yes. That one.
That's perfect.
On the notebook. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
There's a second despair.
The second despair. And hello, JJ, by the way. Good to see you. Nice to have you for an hour.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts.
Oh, don't say that. It makes me nervous.
Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiro for a favor earlier, right? Yeah. I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Do I want to
idea.
Will they expose me?
Sorry.
That's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey,
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
bye now.
I'll see you later.
You know a lot, Nagito.
Let's go for the boxes.
Yeah, we're going straight for the boxes.
Dun, dun,
He's
dun,
gone.
dun,
What if he's like there? Like, I told you I had to think. Now get out of here.
Yeah, get out! Get out!
He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building.
Alright. I'll do that so I can look in the storage room.
Did any... No.
Usami! Hi, girl.
She came in now.
Oh, is it
Touch.
time? Whoops. Is it time? It's a monkey!
Monkey.
It's a Gorimi! Hello, Gorimi. Okay. So until next growth, 1997.
That'll be a while. A while, man.
Hello, my
Too cruel. This is just too cruel.
Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something.
I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friends.
What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates?
Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up. So nobody makes the mistake of going inside since it's dangerous because of the renovation.
I see, the renovation. So that's why you covered them up.
Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it was supposed to be. But why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel.
Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything.
Wow.
We have to do this no matter what, damn it.
Slap! Saw me snap out of it!
Kick her into the water.
Just throw her into the pool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay, I think everybody's here. Where's Gundam gone?
Yeah, Gundam has disappeared.
Gundam has left the island.
Wait, people move?
No, I was just checking to make sure they hadn't. Yeah, no, it's all the same still.
Oh, okay.
All the same. I'm going this way. To the storage room.
What the hell was that loud voice just now?
Sounds like the big guy.
Yeah,
laughing.
I finally went to the bathroom. Hooray!
Oh,
I just bounced off
so
of
this got opened.
That was like that before.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah. Hello?
The bathroom seems to be open.
Hooray! me.
But I don't really need to go right now. There's really no need for me to go inside.
We need to
What
investigate.
the heck, man?
Do you have like no sense of investigation? Oh, hold on. I have something very important I need to do first. I was gonna lose my mind if he was standing here.
Yes.
I'm like,
He's gonna open the door. Here I am.
I would have lost my mind. Can I look at these boxes now?
There's an awful lot of boxes.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on, this
that-
was
that-
our big chance! This was our big chance!
What happened?
Huh, Jimmy? What the?
Heck. So, is there no floor panels in
Yeah, like under all these boxes?
Huh?
I feel so light-hearted right now. I, Nekomao Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who?
Oh!
I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
Cool story, bro.
Shit!
What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
Sheesh!
However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you all underestimated my nerve and patience.
Oh!
Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader.
Fool!
In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
I like that he heard that entire speech and then was like, anyway.
Anyway,
So you're just
yeah,
saying
cool
like
story, bro.
it needs more dragons.
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that I lasted.
Because it's supposed to be that I lasted.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because he's like a little sentence
It's a
there,
little
it's
weird. Yeah.
What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case.
It's important.
It's important.
It's the washroom, man. I don't know.
It's
what
all
it has
about
in
the
relation.
timing of
I mean,
it.
we know somebody was using it before the party started.
Right.
Somebody was using it after the blackout ended.
Right. Yeah. So
And we understand that the one using it after the blackouts happened was, well, we believe,
Yeah.
we're not entirely sure yet,
was Pekko.
was Pekko.
Yeah, because she also has had stomach issues.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we need
So,
to talk to you.
Was there anyone missing besides them that could have been using the washroom at that time?
Just for Yahiko.
Fuyuhiko,
But he was
we-
outside,
Yeah, he was outside, so he
so-
never came in.
Probably.
But we accounted
think-
for everybody else except for, I don't know, like nobody really. I mean,
I think everybody was there, yeah.
So it's a bit weird how that
It is a little strange.
door was locked during that point.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was...
Oh yeah, we did all this before, right?
Yeah, Nagito told us to talk to her again.
Oh really? Okay.
And then also to Mikan.
Ibuki.
That's right, it was Mahiro.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kazuichi's voice. And then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on!
Yeah, so-
I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alright, nothing changed. Hello, Zachary. The investigating is, it's progressing, slowly but surely. We found an envelope in Byakuya's room. Might have been a threat, might have been a warning, who knows? Good to see you, though. Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise.
I got it already. You better not bite me again, got it?
Chomp. Alright, Tumikan. Oh, Chiaki, how did you get here?
Oh. Fine. Okay, so you want to click on everything else first, or just?
Well, we did before we,
Okay. Oh yeah, true.
Did he? I thought he said to also talk to Mahiru. I could have sworn.
Just as I thought. It seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside this old building. Maybe.
So, it's just as Nagito said.
Oh, it was Mahiru, not Ibuki. Sorry, I'm still getting the names straight in my head. And by the way, hello, JLG.
If that's the case, I guess I should give up on finding Gundam's earring.
What did you say about my earring?
Hey!
You're here. Where the hell did you wander off to?
I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could.
Not all those who wander are lost, Mahiru. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine.
So, did you find anything?
Yeah, sorta.
You don't sound too sure.
Hey,
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. Nice. Okay, so...
So looking at it,
Preheater.
Chiaki question mark, office room Peko question mark, bathroom, Teru question mark in kitchen.
Yeah, so the only ones we know
Storage
for
room.
sure.
The lamp is connected to the storage room.
That's true. The outlet does go into where the storage room is.
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay.
So is it like, I don't know, a secret way into the storage room? I think that's what happened then?
Possibly.
Like in the dark, like by the wall or something. There's like a secret doorway into the storage room.
Maybe.
It's weird though.
It is weird. Okay, so the only ones we know for sure is... So the Duralumin case was right by Byakuya.
Yeah, Byakuya moved all the way over to the lamp.
Yeah. And he, after he got the night vision goggles.
Yeah. Oh, put him on.
Yeah, and then it was like, what the hell? Don't
Yeah.
stop.
What the hell? Okay, so everybody else was... Yeah, so everybody, yeah, if you're counting everybody here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah. It should
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 15 plus the one that never showed up.
Yeah.
That makes all 16, yeah, but that makes it strange why the bathroom was closed.
Well, that's why it's like office room Peko, because she could have been in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, did she use it for before and after? That's weird.
Yeah. Don't know yet. Anyway.
We haven't really gotten the chance to talk to Peko, which is, I find strange.
We talked to her a little bit in the
Yeah.
office.
Yeah, she didn't really say anything, she just ran off.
Yeah.
So
Like,
we didn't really get to ask her, like, what she did the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll continue then.
Okay.
So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall.
I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate.
Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed?
It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. You know, like it might be important to what happened.
The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey,
So, did you find something?
It's not clear to me yet, but...
I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor.
No, it wasn't a waste at all.
huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue.
There's a clue! Egon, what are you doing?
If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say.
Oh yeah, Andrea? Okay.
Did you find out anything?
I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. Well, and I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds. Deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm sorry! Talking about it made me sad!
No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say.
I'm sorry!
Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick, or an all...
Yeah. Or,
Oh, an all?
in all, yeah.
What's an all?
Yeah.
WL?
Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on. This is an all. It's like for stitching.
Okay.
What was the other thing though that it was missing from the kitchen? Remember? It was like a skewer or whatever.
For the skewers, didn't he confiscate all of them?
There was one missing though, and
There was?
yeah, and Teru was like, "Oh, that one's been missing like since I started cooking in here."
Oh, yeah.
That's about the right size as well. Is it time?
So, the knife that's at Byakuya's body isn't the thing that killed him?
That's not the murder weapon.
That's not the motive weapon.
No.
Though it was taped underneath the table.
Yeah, so that's not the murder weapon.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time!
Really?
That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
So-
Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place.
Alright, we're gonna get to the meeting place. We're gonna do what we always do.
At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it.
Carved!
That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Yay.
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island?
What? Oh, and we're here.
Already here. We gotta walk there.
I think I'm going the wrong way, but that's fine. Let me just check the map real quick. Okay. No one's hanging out other places, so that's fine. Alright, so we gotta go there, and then we gotta talk about what we think happened.
Yeah.
Gotta figure this out. Hello, friend. How's our pet doing, by the way?
Ravager.
Ravager! It is time. What's your final guesses? Who murdered Byakuya? Survivor of the first game, survivor of the Hunger Games, Byakuya, Togami Clan Edition. Who would dare?
So what do you think attracted Byakuya over to the table?
Well, I have a series of events in my head. But I don't know if I should...
But they're saying that he couldn't get there in time with how long the blackout was. You know what I mean? Like, he said that line of how... Well, he couldn't get there in time.
Well, it's just because it was dark. It's like, there's no way he would have been able to, like, find his way so precisely in the dark.
He has the night vision goggles, though, right?
He had the night, yeah. Which everyone's like, oh, the killer was wearing the night vision goggles. I'm like, no, obviously Byakuya was wearing the night vision goggles, guys. So, what do you think is the... What do you think happened?
Well, I'm just still trying to figure out what attracted Byakuya to go over to the table.
Okay.
Because unless I figure that out, it doesn't really make much sense. What
Okay.
happened.
Do you want to hear my crazy theory about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, we'll look at the delightful Monokuma rock. Alright, so my theory is, so based on the picture, Nagito is standing closest to the table.
Yeah.
There is a light on the table that has a cord that's going to the wall where Nagito was standing by, right?
Yeah. That's the final trigger to do the blackout?
No. So, my thought is, before the party started, the only people that went into the like into that house for the party
Was the chef
was the chef
and the cleaner.
and Nagito.
Taro and Nagito.
Yeah. So only the two of them really had the opportunity
Yes.
to hide the knife before the party started. With that being said, Taro is like too far away from the knife because he's in the kitchen.
That knife? Yeah.
Yeah, that's underneath the table, right?
Yeah.
So, but Nagito was next to the wall where the cord for the lamp is plugged into the wall, right?
Yes. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So all he had to do was like reach down to find the cord, and then follow the cord to the table, and then get the tablecloth, and the knife was painted with glow-in-the-dark paint, so he'd be able to see it in the dark. But once the power went out, Byakuya's like, I have just the thing for this. Opens his case, gets the night vision goggles on, and is like, what the hell is going on over there with Nagito? And probably can see like the glow from the paint under the...
I suppose so.
Because it would be glowing, right? So
I think it would be a bit hard to see because you would have to lift the tablecloth.
Well, everyone's like, well, anyway, like either way, he'll be able to see like people are moving.
His body was hidden very well, and we see where the knife was attached. It was like, it was like right beneath the table.
For sure.
So it would be easy to spot, I would think, from where he was.
Sure, maybe not the knife, but with the night vision goggles, he'd be able to see like the infrared of people's bodies.
Sure.
So he would still have seen Nagito like very deliberately going to the table and climbing underneath.
Sure.
So I think that's why he's like, what the hell?
And then Nagito got hit by something. He went like, ow. Right?
Yeah.
During the blackout.
He did go. So either he like hit his head on the table.
Yeah, when he was trying to.
Or that was Byakuya when he got over there, who like punched him out.
Yeah, I know. He didn't really seem bruised though.
No, but I mean, like that's what I'm considering. I don't think Nagito's the one who actually killed Byakuya. Yeah. But I think he's the reason Byakuya ended up underneath the table.
Okay.
Now the other thing to consider, because you know how Danganronpa loves to do, like, there's like two things going on at the same time. So like you think it's this person, but it's like actually there was all this other stuff, so it was this person. So with that being said, the other thing that's weird is like they're like, oh, you know, there's these gaps under the floor.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
weird.
They always mention the gaps
Yeah.
underneath the floor.
And they're like, oh, someone was probably crawling under the floor, but we can't figure out
well,
how.
nobody ever figured out a way underneath the floor.
Yeah, we still don't know how, but I'm like, I'm convinced somebody was crawling underneath the floor.
Yeah. Definitely. The problem is nobody looks hard enough.
Nobody, yeah. I'm sure Gundam's gonna like find a way to like figure out how that happened.
Yes.
Because he's trying to get his earring back, so he's gonna figure it out and be like during the trial. By the way, you terrible investigators, me and my dark divas found the hidden portal to the.
Yeah.
So you know, and it was in the kitchen or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm like, okay, the only people who would be able to get under the floor in time would be people that were not inside the main party
Main
room.
party room, yeah.
So that means it has to be either
Peko.
Peko, Chiaki, Fuyuhiko, or Teru Teru.
Yeah.
So it has to be one of those four. That being said, the murder weapon most likely is the what did I just call that thing? The long stabby thing that you put meat on. What is that called?
Yeah, it's called
Not a
a
spit.
Y or something. What was it?
A skewer. Thank you. Skewer. There's a skewer that's been missing. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, so there's been a skewer that's been missing that should have been in the kitchen, but has been gone. But I'm suspicious that like
I have a hard time remembering the missing.
oh yeah, all the
missing
things that are
skewer,
missing.
the
Yeah,
missing skewer.
I know.
I don't really recall.
You're just like, and there was nothing missing. It was fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, the skewer's like fits the murder weapon for Byakuya the most, and would be able to fit through the floor.
That's what she described it as. Not as a skewer. She called it
Well, she said it's similar to like an awl or one other thing.
Yeah. AW.
A meat stick. Thank you, Catherine. That's where my brain was too. But anyway, so I'm like, ice pick. That was the other one. She said it's similar to an ice pick or an awl. So that's just like the thickness level of it.
Yeah.
But a skewer also fits, and a skewer's been missing.
Sure.
So with that being said, I don't think Nagito is the killer. I think he was going to kill someone, but Byakuya stopped him.
Okay. So you think what, like he knocked the knife out of his hand or something?
Yeah. But at the same time,
And then Nagito like ran away in the darkness or something?
possibly, yeah.
Like he didn't really seem to leave the room the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I can't remember
Like,
where.
like the other one we lost track of too was the mechanic too. He left.
Yeah, he was going along the wall.
He actually exited the room to go across the wall to find the power generator to turn it back on, and then we found out Monokuma was the one that turned it back on.
Yeah. Anyway, my money is still on the chef, just because he had access to both the skewer.
Yeah.
And he's short enough to fit under the floor.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on how much room there is underneath the floor.
Yeah, but he's the shortest, so he would have like the easiest time of being underneath.
Sure.
I don't know how he got underneath. I don't know why he killed Byakuya, if Byakuya was just like the most convenient person because of the placement of the carpet.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know if he's just like, I'm gonna kill somebody so I can get out of here. I don't know if it was personal. But yeah, my gut tells me it was Teru Teru. And yes, we could hear his voice, but you would hear him underneath the floor as well. He would still be in the room, technically.
Oh, well, yeah, because he does kind of say he comes in shortly after.
He's like, guys?
Yeah, it is the blackout.
Yeah.
Like, well, what's the time frame of him saying that line? Like, is it after the stuff with Byakuya and
It's
and
after.
Nagito?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's after the ow and everything.
Yeah, it would be a bit muffled from coming underneath.
Would it though, because of the gaps? Like, the gaps are... I don't know. I don't have a perfect picture, but that's like the one that makes the most sense in my brain. for now. That's all I've got. So that's my theory of events. I'm locking in Teru because also Da has never been wrong about a murderer before, so I'm like, I'm gonna go in on this.
Yeah, it's just again, we know that Nagito himself did something with the blood cloth in the storage room.
Yeah, that's true. There's the cloth as well.
There's a blood cloth in the storage room, which was put there, which would mean that somebody wiped their hands afterwards.
Yeah.
And we know that Nagito was the one that went into the storage room before anybody else, and obviously would have seen that bloodstained cloth, but he never mentioned it. We found it, and he was like, "Are you sure that's a bloodstained cloth?" You know. You think he made like a deal with the chef, like to help him commit his murder, to get him out of there?
Maybe.
But I don't know, it's a bit weird for him to be able to convince somebody to help him with it. We had a helper before, which was in the first game, Celeste, and you know the
and Hifumi, yeah,
and Hifumi, and they work together. I don't know if this is another one of those cases where Nagito with the chef, both of them alone in the cabin.
Right. We're working on this together. Possibly.
Working on this together to murder Byakuya or something. And it's just like, how do you explain Byakuya putting his body underneath the table?
Well, I told you, because he saw Nagito go underneath and he investigated.
So how did Nagito get out of there then? Like, he's just saying he just went down? He went to follow him beneath the table?
Yeah.
Okay, I find that a bit weird. I would think he would want to stay, not go underneath the table.
But how else would you be able to see what Nagito's doing if you don't go underneath the table?
Right, I mean, you can just bend down and look underneath.
Maybe he did and then saw, he's got a knife, and then like crawled and was like, nope.
Yeah, maybe. It's a bit weird.
I mean, that's just my theory. I don't have like the answers to everything. Like, there's still a lot of like missing pieces.
I feel like the proper thing would have been for Nagito to knock Byakuya out, push his body underneath the table, and then have the chef stab him from underneath the table.
Okay.
Because he never really screamed in pain or anything like that from being knifed.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was like stabbed in the organs, so
it wasn't in the throat though. It wasn't like slit in the throat.
Where is the?
So he didn't really cry out in pain at any point during the whole thing.
So he was stabbed in the throat.
He was.
Like right there.
He says he was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region. Okay, she didn't really say that. She said the chest and abdominal region.
But yeah. So.
Yeah, the throat. Okay, so he was stabbed 3 times in the throat. Okay.
So anyway.
So you thinking Nagito stabbed him 3 times in the throat?
No.
Pushed him underneath, and then.
Because all the
blood is not on the floor outside. It was only underneath the table.
Yeah, all the puncture wounds are from the same weapon, so it's not the knife. The knife is not the weapon for any of them.
It was covered in blood, though.
It was, but Byakuya kind of fell like on top of it, so like the blood from him might have gone onto the knife.
True. Yeah.
Without it actually having gone into him.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's multiple stab wounds, and yeah. I guess that's what happened. I feel like he would have to have been knocked out and pushed underneath the table.
Okay.
I just don't know why Nagito didn't finish him off unless he couldn't get to the knife to kill him with it.
Okay.
And so he kind of just ran off at that point, but he didn't really leave the room either. Like, Nagito was still in the room the whole time. The one that left was the mechanic. When the lights came back on, Nagito was still in there.
Right.
So I find it a bit strange that he would kind of like, unless he planned it with the chef to knock him out and have him underneath so then the chef can kill him underneath the floorboard. Sure,
that's a possibility, but I still think...
Yeah, the one that said ow was Nagito. Nagito said ow, so that would mean that he was struggling with Byakuya, I guess. I guess he got hit by Byakuya, but it didn't really harm him that much. I guess he just knocked the knife out of his hands and it went underneath the table again, and then Nagito knocked him out and shoved him underneath the floor. I don't know how you would knock Byakuya out without an actual item to use. I would think the proper thing would be use the lamp and bash him the head over it.
Alright, I'm gonna play this out for Max. You guys can't see because no camera. Ha ha ha. But I'm gonna like play this out as like.
Yeah, just trying to figure out.
Yeah. Here's a visual aid.
You think he went under to go grab the knife? It's pretty easy to grab. Like, I feel like you should be able to see what's underneath the table.
Okay, this tissue box is Nagito.
Yeah.
Alright. This is Nagito over by the wall.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, but my timing has worked out perfectly. It's dark now. I'm gonna follow this cord all the way to underneath the table.
Yeah.
Where I planted the knife, right?
Yeah, the glow-in-the-dark tape
Okay, so now
attached to it.
So now Nagito's under the table. The tissue box is under the table.
Yeah, I don't feel like you need to actually go underneath the table. I feel like you can just bend underneath and grab
Well, the perspective's a little off. I think the table is like fairly long,
bigger?
so you would have to crawl underneath it to get it. Yeah, this tissue box is Nagito. Look, I'm working with very limited props here.
Yeah, tissue boxes.
Alright, hear me out real quick. Okay, so now I'm gonna be Byakuya over here. So I'm like over here in the corner, right?
Yeah, you see, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm like, it's bloody dark.
What the hell?
Let me grab my binoculars. Alright, so I found my binoculars, and I'm like, is that Nagito underneath the tablecloth? What the hell's going on? Stomp, stomp, stomp. And then from the other side of the table so that Nagito can't see. Okay, so now pretend my chair is actually the table. Okay, so Nagito's like on this side of the table. And Byakuya's coming from the other side of the room. So he's gonna come from the other side of the table and be like, hey! like,
yeah.
And then, you know, poof.
They met each other underneath the table.
Poof
Yeah.
Nagito, who drops the knife. But then while Byakuya's like under the table like this, trying to like get, confiscate the knife so no one gets hurt.
And then he got
He
stabbed.
got
He got stabbed. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like it's a bit weird for Nagito to go the long way around the table to enter that way.
Well, he didn't though. He went to like the closest part, which is like
But
this side.
He said they had to face each other when they're underneath the
so
table.
like Nagito came from like this side of the table.
So he went to go meet him from going the long way around, go to where the wall, facing the wall. Like.
Yeah, so the side where the side where the lamp is, that's where Nagito was.
Okay.
And then
yeah.
Don't picture me fighting with a box of tissues, guys. And then Byakuya's coming from this side of the table, and so like they meet in the middle, like whoa. And Nagito probably wouldn't have been able to see Byakuya in the dark because he would only have been able to see the knife that's glowing in the dark.
Yeah, only Nagito doesn't have glow-in-the-dark binoculars.
Yeah, so he probably was like,
what the? Yeah, definitely.
You guys did not want to see, like, the tissue box. It had lemons on it, for anyone who's interested.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
Okay, so that's what I'm picturing in my head. I'm not saying that's how it went down, but that's what I'm picturing in my head, so there you go.
Yeah. I still don't understand why the washroom was locked when nobody was using the washroom.
That's true. I don't even know if, like, I think the whole thing with the washroom is just to give an alibi to Peko. So it's like,
I guess.
Well, Peko couldn't have done it because she was in the bathroom.
Yeah, just like before the party started, it was being occupied, which I found strange.
Yeah, I think that was possibly, it might have been to set up, Peko's been having stomach issues all night.
The whole time.
So
she already
establishing
used it
that.
And used it after having the food.
Yeah. A lemon smelling tissue box. Exactly. See, we're all on the same page. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but that all being said, that's what I think happened. But do you think it was somebody else that killed Byakuya? Who's the blackest?
I was leaning into either Nagito or the chef.
Okay,
really,
so you're leaning that way as well.
Yeah,
okay.
But it just seemed because they brought the evidence of like a skewer weapon more than a knife weapon and floorboards. Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem like at all it was specifically Nagito that killed him.
For sure.
It was definitely the somebody like the chef who had the opportunity to plant the weapon go on underneath the floor
Right.
and go underneath it during the blackout to kill somebody.
Yeah. So, alright, so who are you gonna lock in? Are you gonna lock in Nagito or Teru?
I'm gonna lock in Teru.
Okay, so we're both on the Teru.
It seems like everybody will kind of figure out who Nagito is after this trial. and
Yeah.
So we will still have to hang out with him, even though he wasn't specifically the one
No,
that killed anybody.
we're gonna be like keeping a close eye on him going forward for sure.
Yeah.
Is this gonna get turned into a short? Oh my goodness. I don't think I had a short enough explanation for it to be turned into a short. I'm like, there's this tissue box, and there's this thing. Unicorn Gal, good to see you, by the way. Whoa, hello. Nice of you to drop in.
Huh?
Benny Money and getting Teru out of the picture as soon as
I
possible.
felt like they would want to keep Teru around for quite a while.
For sure, because of who he is. But
Yeah, because of who he is, yeah. But, yeah, it doesn't seem like...
it just doesn't feel.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? Well, when did that get there?
It's been there for a while.
Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
Duh.
No way.
Make it multiple shorts. Okay, part 1 of my Nagito as a tissue box. That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean the Despair Organization?
The organization.
You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya. We still needed his knowledge.
I still can't believe he's dead.
Byakuya.
Huh? What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko?
Hey, Gundam is on his own quest, okay?
Yes.
He doesn't have time for trials.
Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
I know. They probably ran away.
No way!
Aw, hell nah! There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go!
Hey, come on now!
Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey!
Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed.
Why are you lying all the time about where you are?
Who the F cares about that anyway?
You.
How can you say something so irresponsible? Marluxia is appalled. You'd think this ugly thing would be the work of the organization.
Yes.
Nice.
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
My hero, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass.
That's what I'm picturing too, TJ, to be honest. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened, sinner?
Sinner.
Sinner, I am right here.
Now then, let us begin.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to.
Oh, okay, you're a wizard. Got it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, he got his earring back.
Oh, yeah, you found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems you noticed it too.
He's got his earring. Everyone rejoice.
Rejoice!
If I did, then I'm right.
Final Fantasy victory music. Da 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 da.
Well now.
Anyway, alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Wait!
Please wait a second.
What's this?
My, Monomi. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you.
What?
Do you actually want to join in?
You masochistic mascot!
Masochistic mascot, nice. Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special bleeding service!
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
Huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it?
Secret entrance.
We gotta talk to everybody.
That's
Boy.
right.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, start from over here.
This is our battle to avenge Byakuya, but I feel quite disheartened.
Let's stop this bad joke. Why don't we have dinner instead?
That's weird.
What happened, Hajime? Are you scared? Seriously, you're such a wuss. Nobody likes you.
That is...
A huge organization. So my kingdom has been cast in doubt.
My Kingdom Hearts.
My kingdom hearts. My kingdom hearts.
Organization and kingdom in the same sentence.
Ah. However, I do not think my government would participate in something like this.
Damn it!
I don't want to go. Is there any way I can run away from this?
Nope.
Peko, are you doing okay? You looked like you weren't feeling too well earlier.
No.
Don't worry about it. I appreciate your concern. However, there are other things we should be focusing on.
You were wondering about Gundam too, right? You too, huh?
Yeah. Huh.
Oh.
This is definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why? Why do we have to find the killer?
Because if we don't, we're dead.
I...
This is the worst.
Just the worst.
Yeah, just the worst.
We gotta find the killer. If we don't, we're the ones who are gonna get killed. I see you hiding behind there.
I don't give a flying F if that fat pig is dead. Who effing cares, seriously?
Dude.
So annoying.
Jeez, how boring.
You!
Whatever, let's go inside already.
Well,
In RPG video games, it is common for secret areas to be underground.
Comparing our situation to a video game.
Who would do such a thing?
blah 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 blah.
Be happy!
I love him.
You humans have been spared!
We don't even talk about it.
Oh, yeah, so many voice lines. Man.
Oh, awesome. So now they've introduced an intermission in the middle of each trial, so we don't have to, like, finish it in one go, which is great.
That's good.
Phew.
I don't think we talked to Akane. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Yeah, we did, because she was like, this is so boring.
Oh, okay. I think I blanked out then.
Just like,
I don't know, I wasn't paying attention.
hold on, what were you saying?
What the? Something's shaking?
This is dangerous! Everyone, please get down!
They're amazing, PJ. Oh. Oh.
Something came out?
No way.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such a suspicious aura! Even Crimson Steel Elephant Maga Z is trembling with fear!
Oh, that's so totally suspicious!
Hey!
Forgive me! Seriously, just forgive me already! Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
There's no way! There's just no way we'll find the killer!
Terror.
Stay
stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah, yes.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up, for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward.
You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it.
If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game.
Not if I'm on easy mode.
But unfortunately, we're playing on hard. So.
Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me.
Guard me away.
Arabian Night. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock,
You have touched the forbidden treasure.
That's elevator again. It's the old
Hey.
This is an elevator! I see! This entire walk is an elevator!
Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases.
However,
If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep.
you're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth.
Well,
All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were, listening to unpleasant wars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending, and then the elevator door slowly opened.
Welcome!
Okay! Ta-da! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
Why, you...
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty looking place like this?
Don't fuck with me!
Are you effing crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole!
Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written.
It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us.
Oh, he's in red.
I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer.
Oh boy.
And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun.
Yes.
A deadly class trial.
Deadly. Yup.
He didn't say the lines.
Didn't
man.
say the line.
A deadly betrayal. A deadly...
Class trial. So do I have none left. Okay, so I've allocated everything I could.
Wait, so you got 0 out of 37, so you can apply.
Oh, I don't.
You can apply up to enough for 37 skill points.
Okay. So, increases the focus gauge, but that can't be combined with extraordinary focus.
Melodious voice.
Damage. Okay.
Allows you to lock
Yes.
on.
Ambidextrous, I love. I don't know what
Rebuttal
Rebuttal Showdown
Showdown.
is. Do I have Excellent Blade? No,
You
I
don't have that many enough abilities to fill in all the skill points.
Okay.
So that's all we can apply right now.
Okay. So I can only apply those.
Yeah.
Interesting. I did, Andrea. Yes.
Buy the skills from Monami?
Yeah.
Did we do that before? I guess we did.
I did, yeah.
And we get them from the shards of upping our relationships.
Yeah, so I only have like 2.
Yeah,
Okay, so this
you
is what I
get
thought.
stuff like downshift or upshift. Which is weird. Okay, so we got all those except for those ones.
Increases jumping power?
Logic dive. Jumping power.
Jumping dive. I mean, I guess I'll get that. What is moonsault? What does that mean? Well, don't know what any of that means. Okay.
Change the difficulty.
Nah.
So we got the lines of dialogue
Oh, right.
underneath.
So
we'll
you're
just
gonna read
it
that? Yeah.
Very quickly, yeah.
Go for it.
So,
Okay, see you, Unicorn Gal. Thanks for popping in for a bit.
Oh yeah, thanks for spending some time with us.
Have a good sleep.
Byakuya Togami was killed. The blue hue of our vacation is now a crimson red. Is the killer really one of us? Or is someone else? The class trial starts now.
After this intermission.
Yeah.
I just need to use the washroom. And
Okay.
also get sinus medication because my headache is just getting worse. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fall asleep during the trial, but at least my head won't be pounding. So I'll be right back. Are you good with water and things?
Currently I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, my third option, just to tell you guys, was possibly the mechanic, only because he was the one that was freaking out the most out of everybody on the island. So I thought he might have been one of those that might have wanted to get off the island as quickly as possible, but with how everything is staged, there's not really any way for him to have been able to plant a weapon anywhere inside the cabin area. Only because I say this because in the darkness he decided to leave the room and might have gone to where underneath the floor to go and kill someone. But it does seem like he's one of those types of characters that will stick around for quite a while in the game. So I understand why it would be more sensible to get rid of the chef more so than the mechanic. It makes more sense for it to be the chef because he has access to the skewers that is the murder weapon that killed Byakuya. So yeah, 3 options altogether. Yeah, Nagito, Teru, and the mechanic's name who escapes me every single time. Yes, that's the name, Soda. Soda. Boy, it's weird I can't remember it. Yeah, so Kazuchi Soda. Yeah. Yeah, the only weird thing with Teru is being able to speak to everybody immediately following the death of Byakuya. So it'll be interesting to see how things played out properly. If he spoke underneath the floorboard, or he just managed to speed run his way to killing Byakuya, to getting out of underneath the floor and to the main diner area. I just want it'd be interesting to see how Teru spoke to everybody. If he was underneath the floor, or he just happened to like speed run his way, kill it, and then
Sure.
back out. But I feel like he would have gotten a lot of blood on him too, which would be a weird thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I feel like before somehow, like, how does he clean off the blood that's leaking beneath the floor as he's stabbing him from underneath?
Right.
Because it would have been spurting mostly
On top of
downwards.
it. Yeah.
Down beneath the floor.
Is that where the extra tablecloth comes in?
The extra tablecloth, I feel like, was just something that was used to, you know what I mean, clean themselves off from their hands or something.
Yeah, just wondering. Oh, sorry, Andrea. You can save during the trial without intermission as well if you need to stop if you aren't feeling. Okay, thanks, Andrea. Yeah, I've been not too bad most of the time, but yeah, this sinus headache is just kicking my butt. Allergies are fun in the spring.
I was saying my cool third option was was Kazuchi Soda. I don't think it's him, but Kazuchi Soda, only because he was the one that is most freaked out right now out of everybody.
Sure.
That would be like the most susceptible to wanting to kill somebody and get off the island.
Sure, yeah.
But I mean, currently right now he's all into Sonya, so I don't think he really cares right now at the moment.
That's
to be
true.
doing it.
That's
So,
true.
and I only said that because he was the one that exited the room out of everybody. That
Yeah.
He left, so we didn't have any idea where he was the whole time.
Yeah.
So he could have had plenty of time to go underneath, kill somebody, then clean himself up.
That's true.
And then come back in afterwards.
That's
Say,
true.
Hey, everybody, the lights came back on.
Yeah.
So
I
he
couldn't
actually
find Pekka.
left to go to where the floor panel was. And
Yeah.
going across the wall and.
That's true
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
for sure. I
yeah.
can see that.
Yeah, it seems like he's one of those characters that are gonna stick around a while.
Yeah.
Simping for Sonya.
Yeah, until Sonya dies.
Yeah, so it makes more sense for it to be Teru.
Yeah, I agree. All right, well, time to jump in and see all these new mini games we've got. I don't know how to play this anymore. All rise.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Why did you tie her up with a rope?
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
She's a punching bag.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I know, nobody cares about Usami just swinging.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
I don't believe any of these.
I'm the
things.
type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Mushroom.
Now, let's begin.
Why do you care if he hates you?
Yeah, I know,
You're
right?
telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
Talk
and play this mini game.
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
Yeah.
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our
That
minds?
has nothing to do with me.
The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
I like that Nagito's just taking control
Yes,
of this whole thing.
yes, yes.
Alright, this is what's going on.
Guys,
Then, let's start with that mystery.
there's no Kyoko here to control everything.
So I will
or
take-
Byakuya.
Yeah, so I'll take the,
Yeah.
the room.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table, we can start with that. But ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No. Thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what.
So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment, except when I don't. I'm sorry, but please excuse my irritating rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Okay, so this is the same.
You know, it's very true. Like, out of everybody here, there's just really no intelligent guys left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, compared to the first game?
Yeah, that are just like, alright, let's be logical about
let's be
this.
logical about this. You could say Pekko is one of them.
Sure.
I guess you could say her at least. At the very least.
Mhm.
But everybody else is just like, I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, Andrea, I'll be careful. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to move the reticule, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Knife, bloodstain under the table. Probably the knife. Is why he. Right? Well, we'll see.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Yeah, let it play out.
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why?
So you have to argue against that statement.
Obviously by hiding the body.
There we go.
They tried to delay its discovery!
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a dog burying a bone!
Yay! Just like a dog!
Huh? What he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like...
His body was under at the very back of the... After the killer they probably moved the body there.
Oh, no.
Man, this is like
No,
much
that's
more
wrong.
jumpy.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, he said the same
No,
one.
that's wrong. You said the thing.
Yeah.
Go Hajime.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Soda, don't become the next hero. What if it was a ghost?
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Gundam, just give her a little whack on the head.
I respond better to praise, you know.
Just for the record.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
Under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Under the table.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for
Under the
reasons
table.
unknown, and that's when he was killed.
Definitely.
Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Why are we saying under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That
too
dude
many.
was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
What, you two Teru?
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
Oh gosh, taking a shot every time they say that you would die.
Under the table?
Under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table...
Hajime!
If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably...
What would it be? Wait, what are we looking for? Display problem? Tab? Oh.
What?
Like display problem tab.
Doing during the party. What was he doing during the party?
If it's connected to what Byakuya, so it has to be something connected to that.
Oh, is it the...
Oh boy, this is hard. There's so many items to choose from. We have 2 minutes.
I know.
But anyway, so just hold on. Let's just think about it.
Let's think about it.
So they're trying to figure out why he went underneath the table.
Yeah, like why we were having, what he was doing during the party.
It says it's connected to what he was doing during the party. So it's not actually what he was doing during the party, but it's something connected to it.
I was looking for the envelope, but I can't see the envelope.
Oh no. We still have 1 minute and 30 seconds, so...
I think it's this?
No.
no?
Yeah, that's not right. That's not right.
It's wetter cause blood. I think that's wrong.
I'm staring. Looks like I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone.
He dove under the table. It was doing during the part. I mean, he was watching for people.
The reason he dove under the table. So it's because of what? Is it because of night vision goggles? He saw something over there, or?
That makes sense to me. Yeah. Well, I guess.
No,
yeah, that doesn't
really...
make sense. Yeah, you're right, Zachary.
Was it a knife? Yeah, it's wrong too.
That's wrong too. Okay.
Crap.
Do you want to say it's the knife?
I guess it has to be the knife.
Okay.
I can prove it with this.
Okay, so it was the knife. Okay.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Okay. Either Nagito and the tissues are under the table.
Yeah.
Why not both, Andrea?
The way they framed the whole thing.
Yeah, the way they phrase it, and just like, it was like, what?
Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
No, that's wrong.
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
I'm still not used to his voice.
I know, it's so weird, yeah.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items,
Right,
so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
Under the table!
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
Under the table!
Is this on harder
that's
difficulty?
not possible.
It is.
Okay, we get a lot of, like, health
Chances?
points, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's because of what I chose, but I don't know.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
There's only one weak spot.
Yes. From this point on, there'll be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will only be one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with a truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the space key, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like the statements are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume the focus gauge, so please be careful. If you press the escape key, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun! Nice.
Bloodstain on the table, absent full AC time, and night vision goggles, bloodstain on the table. So what we're trying to figure out is
how he saw?
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table.
How did he go there?
During the blackout.
It's night vision goggles, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
That sounds correct.
Yeah, that's fine.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black!
Yeah, it's gonna be the thing.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food! Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
I doubt he could have seen the killer.
Ooh, Kit and Lena, how are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. You made it just in time for the trial.
It's true. Getting under that table during the blackout would have been nearly impossible, but...
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, must have seen the killer.
But it was so dark I couldn't see my... Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong! So his voice is different there from when he's speaking otherwise.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
He has to like go deep so that everyone could hear. Nai has something to say!
No, Byakuya was probably...
Why do you say that?
If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening.
I got like PTSD of under the table.
So... Are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Byakuya.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Really, Lena? It's rainy here too.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
What's happening?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Madam?
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Based on what? What's happening?
Were you surprised?
I was surprised by Mahiro's sudden argument. Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them.
Oh.
Please counter the other person's remarks with the Wazda keys.
Just match this timing.
Oh, no.
There's gonna be like beats. You know,
No, we're not doing
music
beats. We're not doing beats right now. No. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or how do you do diagonally with Wazda?
Well, with Wazda, shouldn't that be the mouse?
Nani?
You can skew the debate's mood to your advantage.
On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew toward their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed.
Sharpness of your counter? Well, how do you know when it's good sharpness and bad sharpness?
Right.
Like, what's good sharpness and bad sharpness?
This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness
even
if you miss. So please be very careful.
How do you miss sharpness? How do you hit sharpness with Wazda keys?
Don't know. Joker voice. And here we go. When the mood skews to your advantage,
just knock her out.
Just do what Akane would do. Just punch her in the face. It's fine. The other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. You're saying these things like they mean something, but they don't.
They will end up divulging some weak spots. I don't know. Am I just slicing or am I actually using argument?
You can't
choices?
Normally cut remarks that contain weak spots.
What?
Instead, it will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage.
Tap both keys for diagonal.
So you mean like AW and SD? Like if I'm doing like an upward left cut, it should be WA.
So if it's like line like this or line like this, it should be like AW or WD.
I assume you want to cut in like the opposite direction.
WA, WD. WA and WD is the, or straight down, it's W, this one. This one. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like if you want to go bottom, you have to do specific buttons, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking like you want to cut against what they're
Yeah.
right. So like if it's like this, you'd want to cut like this way. Perpendicular. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
You're stabbing my hero.
Yeah, there's not about cutting and sharpness.
That's what I should do.
Plus, it's gonna be very big.
Perpendicular.
What? What's big?
It's gonna be very big.
Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the left mouse
What?
button.
Now you have to bring. Now you brought the mouse into this.
Don't bring the mouse into this.
Of course.
Of course, we don't have the correct truth blade.
What?
Wait, I have to select. I have to select a blade.
You have to select a blade now. I thought you said the WASD keys do it.
So I have to. Okay, so I have. It's like a bullet, but with a sword, and you have to like
You use a
chop
sword
away
now,
at them
so
for a
you
bit,
don't use
and then
bullets. You don't use bullets now. You use swords.
for this part, but there's still bullets the rest of the time. Okay, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. Huh? What's a truth blade? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Wait, they said for me to do the mouse and Molly to do the keys?
Well, let me try this. We'll see.
You have to do it to understand.
I want to understand before I do it. I'm terribly sorry. It appears there's been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. Who are you?
It cuts irrelevant comments. The truth blade cuts the contradiction.
Okay.
So you have to get rid
So
of the crap
I don't have to worry
away.
about the blade for the irrelevant comments. For the weak spots, I need to have like the correct truth blade to use the left mouse button to cut through that. I
But
think
you have to select the right one too.
Yeah, so it's like a bullet, but you have to get to that point so that you can see what the weak spot is, and then select the correct truth blade to then cut through that argument. And then you don't have to worry about the WASDA for that particular part. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. Why are we doing this?
No.
That's about it. There won't be any other changes. I don't believe you. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the escape key...
punch.
Truth punch! Ha! Well then, good luck and have fun! Thanks, Andrea. At least you're honest. Okay. So what am I doing? Knife, case, irons.
Knife, iron, and storage room, do a room case. So one of these
If you
is
just
correct.
use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles.
Oh.
That's gotta be it.
Yeah, okay, so
Oh,
you can't let her
I
hit
can't
you.
back down!
Duel?
No, you failed. You failed. Just a little more and I can draw something out next time.
I didn't know there was like quick time events. Okay, alright.
Yeah, so
If you
gotta
just
select-
use common, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles.
No, you missed.
That's
You gotta
gotta
press
be
the,
it.
Press the wrong button.
Oh!
I can't back down!
Okay, hold on. Okay. Whew.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh, there we go. Oh, you
Okay, the
missed.
killer brought... Okay, so I have to pick the right bullet. I have to pick the right thing for... Brought it to the crime
Yeah,
scene.
the crime scene.
Okay. What the heck? That's nothing to do with what I'm saying. Are you making fun of me?
Crap!
Looks like I made a mistake. I should think about this one more time.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow
Okay.
me to cut through those words!
Allow me to cut through those
Allow me to
words.
cut through those words.
No, Byakuya
No.
was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
I did it. It only took me a couple times.
I think that if you're really good at cutting most of the irrelevant comments, you don't need to do the button now.
Okay. So I didn't understand that when the words show up like this, you want to cut through it like this.
Yeah.
Or if it's like... Okay, so I'm understanding now. Sometimes there are multiple truths. Yeah, like there was there. So there's
Yeah, there
multiple
was
truths. And then there's multiple weak spots probably later on too, so you gotta figure out like which weak spot is the one you want to go for.
Yeah, it's like, do we know what they're saying if we just immediately slice
I
every single
know.
line that they're saying? But we have to get the advantage to get the weak spot.
That's right.
point
That's right.
out.
Yeah.
So that's weird. It's a bit weird to me how that works.
Okay, this is gonna take some getting used to. Allow me to cut through those words, Stabser. All right.
It's almost
anyway.
like you can if you're very good, you can time it so they say the line and then you slice it.
Yeah.
And then you let them say the next line, slice it.
Yeah.
And so you can get the full argument of what they're saying. Yeah.
I guess that's true. I just panicked because I was
Yeah,
like,
right. You're just trying to
"What?"
learn it. You're just trying to learn it, right?
Yeah.
Definitely? But why?
Don't do that again, Mahiri.
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, he found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
This is the face I make whenever I'm theorizing. Just like,
Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Good job, Ibuki.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was
Because
carrying
worse
it around
brain
before the
injury.
blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah, don't you feel better about not arguing with me?
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it.
The knife was hidden in the dining hall before because of the duct tape.
Yeah.
I see!
Okay. Whew.
There was
Imagine
duct tape
Hajime makes
left under the
cutting
table
motion
where
as
the
he
body was
couches.
found.
That'd be great.
Huh? Duct tape. They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
Thorough.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
There's an envelope.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur.
Yeah, but where is that?
We need the letter, right?
Yeah.
The letter? No. Murder threat.
Ah, thank you. That's it. That's what I was looking for.
I can prove it with this.
Prove it.
Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Everyone. Ah, too bad, TJ. There'll probably be another one.
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Hey!
Wasn't me!
Are you
I know
sure?
there's a lot of dumb people here.
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Unless I'm pretending to write someone's fake suicide note.
Those are still lies.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer.
He's seeing their faces.
Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who is the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Oh, please.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
It was the light switch cord thing.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely uses a mark. And because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands.
I see!
Glowing pink.
Glowing pink.
What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark.
I know, I thought she was gonna say under the table too.
Yeah.
In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Right? That would be weird.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
No, that's wrong.
Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
I
Oh!
am not the killer.
Oh, I guess she's not.
Wow.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
She has a sword. Soda, you were there when Monokuma explained that he turned the breaker back on.
I know, right? You literally said it to them.
Yeah.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout.
Oh, please do, Samantha, and let me know what the final tally is. I'm so curious.
Is that really what happened?
After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. Agree!
Agree. You need to flip your way of thinking.
Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct.
Oh, so you gotta make sure that what they're saying is correct.
Yeah, it's like, yes, that's true, and this proves that that's true.
Yeah.
When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become a logically sound agreement. It's a little hot in here. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated.
What?
So instead of, no, that's wrong, now it's, yes, that's right.
So,
Okay, so you have to decide whether you're going to argue against someone or agree with someone based on the information you have. Oh boy. Okay, at least the controls are like still the same. It's just this one's gonna be an agree one because it's the tutorial.
it says make your arguments. Teruteru's account, Nekomawa's account, and Chiaki's account. So I mean, you can look at those accounts again if you want.
Since Peko was in.
I mean, normally that's what we do anyways. We're supposed to look at all our evidence as truth bullets beforehand. So how do you get to that? Do you?
Is it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can go through these very quickly.
Teruteru's is about like
the gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity. That's why Teruteru couldn't use it during the blackout.
Okay. Chiaki's.
When Chiaki was standing guard outside, Fuyuhiko apparently came to the old building, then walked away.
And it's his as well, right? Or is it? No, it's Nekomaru.
Nekomaru kept trying to use the bathroom since before the party started, but someone was using it the whole time. He was able to enter the bathroom after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Okay, it's gonna be this to prove that Pekka was in the bathroom.
She could have caused the blackout at any time!
Okay,
That's
so that's blue.
impossible.
Yeah, it's probably the one we're gonna...
Huh?
No,
Why is it impossible?
Let's see, so...
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Yeah, so it's gonna be this.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office?
Yoko.
That's clearly a desperate excuse.
So not his account.
No.
Just from listening to Pekko's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up her testimony.
Since Pekka was in the off, she could have caused the—
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Oh.
I agree with that.
I agree with
I
that.
agree with that. Yeah,
No, I think Pekka is telling the truth.
So we have consent again. Consent!
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekko.
What do you care? You got Sonia.
Hey, it's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started.
Exactly, Zachary. I am. What of it? I mean.
And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
I guess that would be... true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier!
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
You okay?
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Please.
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
Poor Pekka.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited? Seriously, stop it.
Thank you, Hajime.
Still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekko's stomach ache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically.
Alright, what are we doing? AC timer, probably?
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it...
You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Okay.
Ruin the taste.
Whether Petco's stomach ache was a coincidence, or if someone intentionally caused it, we need to clarify that first.
Gotcha. So,
Did you eat anything weird?
party dishes, I guess?
I don't remember eating
What
anything
does that
weird.
do, though?
Hold on.
Yeah, we want to look at the evidence. What does potty dish mean?
Poured his heart and soul. However, Akane and Peko. Yeah, so Akane ate them as well.
Yeah, Kane, she had no problem.
So maybe we should do that on laxatives?
Oh.
Because it's like, no, because Akane ate it and she's fine.
Yeah, that should be it, yeah.
Now that you mention it...
You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think? No, that's wrong!
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
You wanna say that to my face?
Cease this bickering!
My queen!
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Trashy skank?
Rude.
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred.
Alright. What do we got this time? Irons. Probably the irons.
Irons in storage room, because it's not the AC this time.
Yeah, we
Who
don't have
tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
Just let the conversation.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
You can't even reach.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
Yeah, this.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Possibly?
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Power surge. There we go. This is that one. That's the
I
one.
bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
Yeah.
It's Monokuma's fault.
Yeah, they give you a lot of
By the
different
way, I'm not a
things to
trashy
argue with.
skank.
Mika.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
How did the killer trip the circuit breaker? I'm pretty sure I already have that clue.
Who tripped the breaker and how did... If you can't answer that, did they throw a...
Maybe they used a remote...
They probably...
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I agree with that.
I know we were arguing earlier, but now I agree with you.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Intentionally. And I agree, the FMX.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Oh no. Break!
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
No, I don't want you to.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
Here we go again.
That's inexcusable!
Why?
Nobody was in there.
AC timer.
Could argue that.
Yeah.
But remember, we're in the argument where you can
If the
slice.
irons in the storage room caused the black, then for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to if the irons caused the blackout,
Allow me to cut through those words.
Oh, man.
It's so fast.
Yeah, I mean, we just don't take the time.
The
Okay,
irons are just
how about the
one
next
reason
time I
the
just
blackout
let it
occurred,
go through?
but they
I
weren't
could
the
take some
direct
damage.
trigger.
Sure, I mean, yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do, right? I mean, this is you handling it, so
Yeah.
I'll let you handle it the way you
Yeah,
want,
like,
you want to.
do you want me to like just take a little bit of damage so we can actually hear the entire thing instead of me just like hiya, hiya, hiya?
No, yeah, I mean, it depends on how harder the game gets later on. It's just, we don't know.
It's true.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Beware that you may retreat.
Oh, that's true, and have to advance over. Okay. So then you have to like go through the whole stage again, and then you run out of time. So. Okay, so it's probably better to just panic mode it.
The air conditioners!
The air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
See, wasn't that nicer than arguing?
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out.
That's what I would do if it was me.
So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
It was advanced darkness.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Nagito, you okay?
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
What happened? You were like Makoto 2.0 for most of this, and then you just snapped.
Huh? What do you mean?
Huh?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
Let's put that minor details
For now, we found out how the
Let's
blackout
get rid of that
occurred.
ominous music for right
But the
now.
question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Nagito!
Anyway, I have an idea about what
Yeah,
we
you
all
got it
should
back.
do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
I was like, we should just like all just die right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean...
You can argue
Are
that
you
point.
saying we should all just give up and
Both
die?
both the chef and the cleaner.
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
You're so fake, man.
I don't want to do this either.
Uh-huh.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Take a picture.
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
The way he
There are no
phrases
clues that
arguments.
lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
Are you good?
That's wrong.
Yay! That's wrong!
That's wrong.
I think.
Chucky.
Did you say something?
Bitch.
Guys, we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had obtained the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
I got it.
Just as I thought, the diagram is the clue. Who the killer is, and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram.
It's clear.
First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
Oh.
Spot selection. So it's the wire, right?
Yeah.
In the corner.
Here!
The
Killer
cord.
must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
Allow me to knock your lights out.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the
I can
power
prove
cord.
it with this.
Ta-da.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right?
Yeah, you got it.
By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
Finger guns. That's my boy.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Nagito.
Who?
The only person here who could have possibly done it.
Yay, select. Nagito.
You're the only one!
You're the only one.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Well,
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
Haha, joke.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Chanceable.
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was when he was cleaning.
I see!
Whoa.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Under the table!
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
He's the ultimate lucky student.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
I object.
We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
He's like on the verge of like laughing like a crazy person.
Nagito, say something.
Yeah, he's going.
It. Yeah.
He's going. He's going. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so happy for Makoto's voice actor because he has like a fantastic character to play this time around.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm so happy.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death.
Nagito can control his ultimate luck, unlike Makoto. Interesting. Okay.
How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Okay, you have to go, TJ? No problem. Thanks for hanging out. See you later.
Yeah, thanks for spending some time.
You picked a great time to be like, well, I gotta bounce now.
Crazy eyes.
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other.
Thanks, TJ.
Darkness within darkness.
That's right.
As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Under the table.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Can I switch places with someone?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well,
Yeah, he's lying about
you
that.
all saw how that played out.
He wants them to select him.
Yeah, because then they
It's
still
gonna
all
be
die.
wrong, because they all die.
Yeah.
With a twist ending
Nagito.
like this,
Yeah.
I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
That's funny.
Byakuya performed admirably. Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
I'm the ultimate worthless.
I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Nice.
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Such a weird statement to say.
Yeah.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
He's like, should I be concerned? Nah, I still
Just
sim.
like me.
Just like me.
The sky. Is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito! If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
Uh-huh.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
It was all Nagito.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health.
In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I'm lucky.
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent. I believe his talent is...
The ultimate
baby
baby
face transporter.
I see!
Ultimate lucky student.
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
True, Zachary.
Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite.
Wow.
I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Nice.
Please! Monokuma! Please, wait!
Thank you, Mikan.
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this?
Yeah, tops.
Is
Yeah.
Nagito really the killer?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But
we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay. So you think we should stop here for now? We save it?
Yeah, I was just
stop
going
there?
to ask, like, when is the... Because there's a midpoint to the trial. So, is the midpoint, like, within the next 5 minutes, or should I stop here, guys?
It feels like there shouldn't be a midpoint. It seems like we're gonna now just figure out who was the actual killer.
Well, everyone's, like, said that each trial has a midpoint in this game. So we're gonna, like, take a break and then come back and finish the trial. So, I'm just curious when that is. So lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines. Think of them as obstacles. Okay, this is from before. Use your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, all it means is this explanation didn't mean anything at all. It had no meaning whatsoever. Okay. Oh, please don't worry. I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. Okay, Andrew's gonna look it up. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay, so Andrew's gonna look it up. But otherwise, yeah.
It feels like we're just getting into the midpoint. We just got to the midpoint of figuring out Nagito.
Yes,
now.
is that... It's not in the next 5. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just make a save here.
Yeah.
And because Max has to bounce.
Oh, we can't save.
Oh, we can't save right now. Maybe because we're in a tutorial. Maybe as soon as we're done, like, this part, we can save.
Yes, so, yeah.
I mean, we gotta go through it to hopefully get to a save point. Otherwise, you're gonna have to watch the VOD after. Okay, what are we doing? Are we agreeing? It's gonna be the autopsy.
result.
Yeah.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
You know...
So happy.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it.
10 minutes.
He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, never mind.
Aw. Mikan, you had a
Thanks
good
for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Why does Mikan think it's strange? Because she must know something that contradicts the crime scene.
I think it's...
The killer is so obvious. He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid. No, that's wrong.
Wrong.
No, it doesn't have
Okay,
one.
it doesn't have one.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
Can we save it now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Well, sorry about that, guys. We will have to finish the trial.
It won't skip over this whole conversation, will it?
It shouldn't.
Like, it won't start and then the next thing you know, it's not playing at this line of dialogue.
I mean, it'll probably load in, like, right after he said this, basically. Like, we might not have him say the line, but it should just start right here.
Oh, okay, sure.
So, like, if I look at the load...
Yeah, you have a transcript.
Yeah, see,
anyways,
it's right there.
Okay.
So, it should just start right here.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, Max has got to bounce, because he's got dinner waiting for him. So, we will finish the trial next week for sure. And then we'll know for sure if there's a midpoint. JLG says there is, so...
Yeah, I'm really loving this trial though. Like, Nagito is like a really good character.
Very good.
Yeah, I just love how he manipulates the
Hey
conversation.
man, when you get to voice him later, you just get to go like all out crazy. Because he's just like, hey. So, anyway, that was great. I hope you guys had a good time joining us today. Got to try the different mini game in the trial, which was stressful, but
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I understand how it works, so...
Yeah, I mean...
Unfortunately, you can't like get all the
You can't
dialogue.
really hear any of the dialogue at all, because
Yeah.
if you hear it, then you take health damage.
Yeah, and then you run out of time, and it's
Yes.
just not good for anybody, so... So that's why you had to hang out with him once before this, because you have to get to know him before he goes crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. That makes sense. Well, with that being said, thank you for coming to the Sunday edition of Danganronpa 2. I appreciate you guys adjusting your schedules. Actually, next week will also be on a Sunday, because I have another thing happening next Saturday. I will not be here, but if it works out for you, Max,
next Sunday.
Next Sunday?
Again.
Yeah, at the same time?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
If everything works out.
If something changes, I will let you guys know.
Sure.
But unfortunately, just have some busy weekends, last couple of weekends. And because it's Sunday, Max is gonna be back tomorrow for... Aw, Yuli can't join Sunday, I'm sorry. That couldn't be helped. I'm glad you can make it today, Yuli. But
Yeah, it's good to see you with us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna miss the end of the trial. Oh
no, the trial.
Oh.
Ah, dang it. Gotta change it quick. But yeah, so tomorrow we are going to jump back into Persona. Might actually get to where Futaba wakes up finally.
Maybe.
We have like 9 days left, so.
Anyway. It took so long. It's like another 2 full pots.
Yeah.
Of just not having any Futaba.
Could you imagine having like a nap that long? It would be amazing. Just like days and days. Okay, sounds good, Yuli.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Alright, so we will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST, hopefully, if you can join us. Otherwise, I will see you on the interwebs for Taisho Alice Bad Ends. And then back to Karasaba's route in Psychedelica. All kinds of good stuff. And Samantha, I'm looking forward to the under the table count.
Under the table.
Under the table, under the table. Alright, with that being said, take it away, Max.
Team Market blasting off again!